Alright. So, Villa. Do you guys know how to do the rollouts on this map?
Let's go over that.
Yeah, sure.
Do we have a demo in this call?
No, but you might as well go over it.
Okay, so how you roll out on demo depends on which side you're going. If you're going for the standard mid, you're gonna... Let me do hurt me real quick. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Let me put on voice activity too. Okay. Okay. So, your demo rolls out depending on which side you're going. If you're going the standard side, he's gonna roll out like this. I fucked up. I never played this. I never played this side when I played demo. You're supposed to ramp slide up this and land in here and grab this pack. And that's the standard rollout. And then if you're gonna play the passive mid, you roll out like this instead.
Passive mid is right side, aggressive is left?
Yeah.
When we roll out? Okay. We've only been rolling out to the right so far.
Well, our combo is always supposed to roll out right side. Our combo
Ah.
never rolls out choke in any
Okay.
rollout, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but...
If you're doing an aggro one, you can run choke. Like, your scout will run your medic not that much slower than your demo.
Okay.
Shouldn't be, at least. But, so, and, of course, everybody just, fucking walks to mid, except your roamer. Let's see. So, do you guys want to go over passive or aggressive first on the mid?
Go over aggressive first.
Okay, so your demo's gonna come out of here, and if you're going aggressive, he's gonna, you shoot 2 sticks at the enemy demo wherever he's at, and then you see where their scouts are, and then you just shoot at their scouts until the rest of your team gets here. When your team gets in through the choke, your demo backs up and starts reloading stickies, and all of your combo players that are buffed up, your soldiers double bomb. Pocket is going to play right here until the double bomb is called. Your roamer is going to be in your fountain. And then you guys are going to just do the classic walk across on them. Your goal is to get them away from the choke and like to group up around the back of their shack, because your demo can stand here and hold mouse 2 and just spam mouse 1 and get 400 damage. This is a really demo-centric mid. It's a lot like Gully Wash in that fact. On the aggressive mid, your flank scout, or it doesn't really matter which, but one scout has to stay clapped to your medic, like clamped. So just for like, because you guys probably aren't very coordinated, your pocket scout should just sit on your medic while your flank scout does all the crazy stuff on mid. Somebody, your scout that is aggressive is gonna run under the mid and try to like catch the demo while your soldiers bomb across, because your soldiers are going to be drawing the eyes of the other scouts, and your scout should be able to 1v1 the demo in that situation at your guys' level. And for the passive mid, you guys are going to roll out over here, and the passive mid turns this into a rotation mid, sort of like Sunshine or Process, where after you get the initial pick from being passive, like when they bomb somebody in and you clean them up, you guys start rotating around the point like this with your player ad to try and force them into a bad situation where they're over, like, cornered over there and they can't get out, and then you just go into them with your player advantage.
So can you go over everyone's position on a passive mid?
Yeah. Your demo is going to stand around these stairs. Medic is going to be up here with your pocket scout. Pocket soldier is going to be around here also. Just spamming. Really good thing your pocket soldier can do is you should always shoot a couple rockets into their fountain. I got a cap. Into their fountain to make sure that nobody is hiding close. Because a lot of the times, if a roamer's not being supported and they decide to go fountain, your pocket should have enough health that he can just walk in and kill that guy with the health advantage.
Quick question for an aggressive mid. What's an alternative for a roamer who's rolling out? If you don't want your roamer to roll out fountain, where else can your roamer roll out?
If you don't want your roamer to roll out fountain, he could roll out. He could roll out, I don't know what you guys call this. I call this library. He could roll out library, and he could do a high bomb. You know, bam, bam, on top of the point. Draw eyes early on. But he shouldn't sit on the point after he high bombs it because the demo is going to feast on him if he does that. He should get up if you're going for aggressive and your roamer rolls out library. He should like take eyes and then like jump back away to like over here somewhere while your team pushes forward and he reloads. And
what about roof control on an aggro mid?
For roof control on the aggro mid, your demo is probably going to be able to keep people off of the roof, but if not, then your pocket scout is going to run up this and just jump at the person who's on the roof while the demo, you know, shoots at him.
So I mean memes are switching. Yeah, because I've been flanked. Because I flank scout, I've been playing CP, the roof, this whole time.
Okay.
So yeah, I hold lower, right?
You're
on aggro mid. Flank scout holds lower.
Yeah, you don't hold anything on mid. You're pushing across into them. You don't want to hold on mid or at least on an aggro mid. On a passive mid, you're holding to like try and bait them into you, so that you can kill their players who overextend and then fight regularly with the player ad. But on an aggro mid, you're trying to overwhelm them and squish them into a corner where your explosive classes can deal enough damage that your scouts just sneeze on them and they die.
Where should medic be an aggressive mid?
You're going to walk across the point as fast as possible with your pocket scout. So you're probably going to like... you're going to be healing your soldier up to here. Your pocket scout is going to wait for you in this little doorway. When you latch on your pocket scout, you guys are just going to walk across while your soldiers bomb.
What's the combo rollout to the combo soldier rollout to the left side? Like through choke.
Okay, let's
Yeah, because I've been rolling out through library.
Okay. You know what? I can fix this. MP.
You could do restart game 1, MP restart game 1.
MP tournament 1. Does that restart the server? Because you can just MP.
That just restarts the game.
Tournament. Restart. Okay.
Lord.
Yeah. They need to hurt me again. Okay. So, pocket rollout is going to be something like... and you're gonna walk through here.
This is aggro mid, right?
You're walking through here when you're going aggro, and I assume all of you guys know to just go up through there if you're doing passive into the library.
Yeah.
And you wait here for your arrow and for your crit buff, and then you do, you know, just jump around. Don't land. General rule for soldier for you guys is usually you don't want to land on top of people. You want to land like next to them. So like that's a really good aggressive bomb. You could also go like. Because landing on top of people usually, unless it's called that somebody's 1 health and you're already jumping, you don't want to land on somebody, because if they're healthy enough, they'll just win the 1v1 with you no matter what. Usually, like soldier's not very good. But
Anyone else lagging really hard on this stream?
Yeah, it's like 15 frames.
Yeah,
It's possible, though.
yeah, it's not. It's okay. It's fine.
I can
It's
restart
possible
the
to-
stream and that'll fix it probably.
Yeah, that's better now.
Alright, sick. Okay. Is there anything else you guys wanted to go over for mid?
Okay, for the passive, I mean, for aggro mid, where'd you say the scouts come out from? The same thing as their passive mid? Like, come out of
No.
spawn, I mean.
You
freeze
roll
on
out.
them.
You roll out and you roll out and walk through the main shutter on second up through here and walk
Is this passive or aggro?
aggro,
Okay.
and then for
And
passive,
we go through library,
yeah,
right?
passive you go through library.
Okay.
Where does the Roma roll out here? We gotta keep
On the aggro mid,
yeah. Is there a running fountain?
yeah. So you can just do like, oh, I fucking suck. Whoops. Can jump over that and not take fall damage, and then just grab this little pack and wait until your main caller is like, okay, we're ready, and then you just go into
And,
them.
and for the passive mid?
For the passive mid, you're actually gonna roll out choke, and you're gonna like play kind of far back here and just spam to make sure that they don't get to walk up for free.
This is roamer or pocket? You're talking
Roamer.
about right now? Okay.
Passive for your pocket is gonna jump over here, and he's gonna get an early buff and go in here and make sure that their roamer isn't hiding in fountain.
I think sometimes with the problem when I go through choke, I think we had a time where I went to choke. I think it's like the scouts go immediately on top of that roof there
Yeah.
at mid. Yeah, and so it's kind of like hard to like shoot when they're like putting some pellets into me.
Yeah.
So like, you think I should just kind of like bomb the roof and then bomb back for this health, or is that kind of like weird?
On passive or aggressive?
A little passive, on the passive there, because I try to go and co-op. I try to go co-op, and then the scouts kind of deny me, like a lot of damage, and then the jammer just like spams on me. It's kind of just, I don't know.
That's kind of on your demo. Your demo needs to be able to knock the scouts off of the roof.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else about mid?
Let me think.
As a medic, like as we're pushing them back into the library into second, where should I be standing most of the time?
That's kind of specific. Medic is kind of the most fluid role. The general positioning guides for medic is that you want to be within heal range of one of your combo players the entire time, but you also want to have your back. You want to be looking forward constantly. Like, a good general rule for medic is you look at their side where they're coming from, and you look slightly up the whole time so that you're better able to see where bombers are coming from. And this is why it's a lot better to not have any view models on medic, and also not to have a centered HUD. Because when
Alright.
you're looking up like this, view models can get in the way of people who are on ground level. So, like, for example, if you guys pushed them into their library and got like 2 kills at the start of mid and they run away, your best positioning to end at the end of the mid fight would be like right here. Because right here is like where you're really safe. If they got somebody in for free, you're far away enough from the chokes that you have a good chance to run away or surf places.
I'm sorry, what is this situation for?
Like, it's just an example of where like a medic wants to end up at the end of a push. You know,
Okay.
far away enough from all the doors so that somebody can't run in for free, and closer to like close enough to still heal your teammates.
When is a good time to go forward, and when is a good time to leave? During a mid fight.
Generally, you want to leave the mid fight if two more of your players are dead than theirs, or if your demo goes down and they haven't lost anybody. And when you're one down, that's like your cue to just go all in. Another strategy that will work extremely well for you guys at your level is that when your medic dies, you just fucking hold W and DM server them. Because your medic's already dead, so you're going to have an uber disad unless you all do anything anyway, and it's better for you all to die and their medic to die, so that it's even ubers on last than you guys give everything up and have to defend against an uber on last.
Okay.
So what about a player like a demo? So say like our medic goes down, like say somehow we fuck up, medic goes down and everyone else lives. Does our demo want to live there? Or do we want to? No, you just send him in. Okay.
Yeah, your demo goes in too, because the whole idea of the like going all in for the medic when your medic dies is that you all want to kill their medic and die as fast as possible so that you respawn in time to defend last with even uber.
So this is why it's called the 4-man sack on this map.
That's a general 5 CP strategy, by the way. It's not just on Villa. Is that when your medic dies on mid? I was about to say something else, but we don't. There's exceptions to that, but we don't play those maps anymore, so you don't have to worry about it.
Ooh, I'm just curious which maps.
On Granary, your medic is pretty much 100% gonna die no matter what, so you just play the map regular, expecting your mid to die on mid.
Dang. Okay.
Let's hear about second.
Okay, so pushing mid into second here. Usually, there's two good spots to get in a sack from for your roamer. You can like heal your flank up, and then your flank can try to bust through library and kill their flank if they're close. And if that happens, your flank goes behind, and you walk in and take the Uber exchange and pincer them.
So flank goes directly like to last, like after they cap. Is that what you mean? Or
No,
I just
I
go in
mean
there and then
like
go back?
when this strategy is you rotate your heals away from where they normally stand. Okay, let's go over that first. I got ahead of myself a little bit. So when you guys win mid, here's where you're gonna stand. Your demo man is gonna stand somewhere around here, and your pocket scout's gonna stand up here, and your medic's gonna stand here, and your pocket soldier is gonna stand in here and make sure that nobody gets in from fountain. And in the meantime, your flank scout is just going to kind of exist over here in this area, running around looking at things, and your roamer is going to be sacking the whole time.
Sacking where? Specific or library?
That's the sack from library that I was talking about. Is you heal your roamer up and give him 300, and he just goes in, and instead of even jumping the medic, he tries to 1v1 somebody on the flank, and if he wins, then he just goes behind and reloads and gets the health packs, and then you guys like push in, and he comes in from behind during the push to catch people who aren't expecting him. But yeah, the other sack is just you can like do bombs like off of this wall here. Hold up.
What do you have a Uber disadvantage? But we kind of have like player ad. I don't know. Sorry, let me say it again. We can't. Okay, they have spawns and they're able to defend second here. And we also have uber disadvantage. How should we play? Because I think that's a lot.
Like,
A lot of times our medic just
okay,
goes down for some reason.
that's you're playing at disad on mid. Is that what you're saying? Like you have
Yeah.
mid and you're at disad.
Yeah.
It's like your demo's just gonna kind of stand in this doorway while your medic is pretty much already out. Your pocket soldier can like. Let me check. I never played soldier on this map. Yeah, your pocket soldier can just stand on top of the point and then jump away through your choke. Your
So we
scout.
play to leave?
Huh?
Are we playing to leave?
Yeah,
Is what you mean?
you play to leave. And you're gonna try and force them, which is why your pocket isn't just playing all the way out. He's playing on top of the roof so that he can get spam on people, and then like your roamer sits here and jumps around the corner to wherever they're called, and tries to clean up off of the damage that your explosive classes did. And everybody else just runs away. Your pocket scout is going to be like right here on this, and your flank scout is going to be like over here. And when they start coming in, your explosive classes are going to spam them a little bit, and everybody else just runs away. And by a little bit, I mean you guys spam like 1 or 2 shots at the medic to just, like, even if you get like 40 damage, that means that your roamer has to do so much less work. Because the difference between, I'm sure that you soldier players know the difference between 150 and 110 is hitting 1 good rocket versus hitting like 2 or 3 rockets.
And the opposite of that is just like sending the sacks in, as you said earlier, right?
Yeah.
I think the second problem with the sacks is that usually like players that are like usually they have a scout and soldier there playing library for some reason. It's kind of just, and it's a little difficult to go for a sack when they're just like pressuring me back. Yeah.
Well, you don't have to just go through library. You could go through fountain, like I said, and do the wall jump.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Okay.
Because usually their med is going to play near the point on like this tiling, or like on this rock.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just a thing of hitting your shots to make the medic force.
Alright.
Now,
Okay.
pushing second, what you guys are usually going to want to do is... Let me think about this here. I didn't have anything wrote down, so I had to like think about how I would play the map. So if you are chasing them from mid into second, it's fine to go through. It's fine to use through this door and like bomb to catch them. But if you like get an advantage and you want to push, you should slow push through fountain instead. And what I mean by slow push is you don't take as much space as you can immediately. You just walk in slowly and like wait for the fucking like bomber to come in to try and force your medic as they walk through and kill that guy, and then just walk in for free. Your medic is gonna bait you guys while you're doing this so they don't die, and it will be easy if something goes wrong for you to just back up and disengage and reset on mid, wait for another sack. And when you're doing that, it's going to be your demo, scout, medic. Probably actually, it'll be your demo, scout, and medic walking through here while your pocket soldier walks through choke and your flank players go through library. And for the other two, it's just going to be pushing from the other two spots. It's just going to be like situational. If you guys are like already in choke and you like your demo manages to pick theirs or something, you can just like walk through with your scout and take an Uber exchange and like take a lot of space that way.
if our demo goes down, but they're at the mid fight, it's about the mid. If our demo is down, but they have one player down, we still back out.
You should try. You should like try and get something because you guys are gonna lose as the fight goes on because demo does a lot of damage from every range, which is like why demo is so good. And you guys, your soldiers and scouts both have to be close enough to be shot back to deal damage. So you should try and end the mid as fast as possible, either by like collapsing on them or getting out when your demo goes down, even if you have a pick and return. Unless it's like I think I sort of talked about it on Snakewater. It's like the point system where demo counts as 2 points, and everybody else counts as 1 point.
Medic would count as 1 point as well?
No, medic is 2 and 3 if they have Uber. But yeah.
Okay, I think it's time to go over how to defend a second point here.
Yeah.
Because that's alright.
Okay. So, defending second. Okay. Do you mean when they have ad, or just like when you're stalemating with the enemy on last?
I would say stalemating on last.
Okay. So you guys are gonna play in lobby, and your roamer is. Let's not start with your roamer. Let's start with the people who are like gonna stand places. So, your pocket and demo are your pocket is gonna play close here because a lot of demos like to peek far forward, like walk past this line, and if they walk past this line, it's your pocket's cue to go. Okay, I'm fucking walking in, and we're bouncing the demo in and killing him. And your demo is going to play like up here where he has traps on multiple places and can see it all by just looking in this direction. Pocket Scout's going to play, you know, somewhere around here on high ground. He can play up there. He can play on this, whichever he just likes better. Your flank scout is just going to like run around and look to make sure that nobody's flanking. And your roamer is going to sack. Your roamer can't. There is a sack your roamer can do just through there, but it's more difficult. I'm not practiced on this. So yeah, there's a speed shot that you can hit that takes you far enough to get on the medic, but you need to like strafe and be low to the ground and hit a speed shot.
But speed shots are RNG.
Alternatively, if they're playing on right side, you can just peek. You can have your scout peek this, and just somebody like shoots a rocket or a stick to clear the traps out, and then you just go over like that. You can walk under through dungeon here and jump up like so.
What if they have a sentry? Because I think we have a problem when we're fighting sentries. Usually it's on point or on the side there.
When you're fighting sentries, you want to just you want to like peek. You want to peek people, and usually, not everybody says to do this, but I prefer to do this. I think you should buff your pocket up to full health and have him peek, because it takes like a 6 or 7 sticky trap to kill your pocket if he's peeking while fully buffed. Whereas your scout would die to like a 3 sticky trap. And he can peek either from this main door to try and see it, or he could walk right side and your medic stands like right here while healing your pocket, and he just peeks around over here. And usually before you take a sack in, you want to try and spam the sentry down, which, you know, it's not that hard if the sentry's behind this, because you just have 2 soldiers spam it from the main shutter and where I just showed you at the same time. If it's on the point, then somebody can just walk. You guys can shoot it from like left and right at the same time, and have your demo just stick you off as pocket. Although that's a bit harder to do because you have to like force their demo back first. And one sentry spot that you guys should always have, if you have time, you should put a sentry here, because there's no way to fucking like get this sentry down before you actually push in. Okay. Any questions for how to push last?
I think the next one is where do we push for when there's a sniper? Because I think our medics just get annihilated sometimes by their snipers.
If you know they have a sniper, you should just use before you go around the corner. Like right here, when you're walking left side to use, you just use right here before they can see you on left side, and you all just like fucking go in hard. And your medic just latches onto a scout and runs up to reflash whoever jumped.
Also, here's just a question for general last is so how should we balance out focusing on killing players versus getting cap time, and who should get cap time overall? Because I think I've noticed one of the biggest things we fail on in last is we get on the last, we do damage, but not enough players die. Like we'll kill like a soldier and then they'll just like collapse on us.
Okay, so that's technically like 2 or 3 questions in one. So
yeah, totally.
The first question, should we focus on cap time or killing people? The answer is it's dependent on the map. On this map, you can force people back into spawn and just have your like scouts sit on the point and cap before they can like come back out with an answer. But on maps like Sunshine or Gully Wash, kind of have to kill people.
Okay.
And for the second question, excuse me, I'm absent-minded. I forgot what the second question was.
It was you sort of answered it already, but like who caps, what's prioritized, and like
yeah.
how like, and also how spread out should we be on last? Because I don't really.
If you're using in, if you have Uberad and you use in, you should death ball up and flash it's like a full family Uber. Flash everybody in the combo in and just fucking push them all back, kill all of them, etc. If you're pushing off a player ad, you should come in from 2 or 3 different doors and just try to like focus down targets with calling. Like somebody takes a lot of damage, so one of your players commits off of it. If they die, doesn't matter, you still have player ad because the other person died. And a 1-player ad is significantly better the fewer players both teams have. Like a 5v6 is way more winnable than a 2v3.
Okay, and then I have another question, I guess, about like when to go where, I guess.
Yeah.
Again, like do you ever go right side? Like, is that ever really viable? Because I've never seen it done. Like, I watched a couple of VODs of this.
Yeah.
Like, is there ever a situation where you want to go right side?
You go right side if there's like a sentry far back left and you can just walk in and nobody is going to pressure you and you can just like spam the sentry down from right side. And then like you go right side if you can walk in for free, basically. Like if there's one guy on right and none of the regular shit is working, you can try pushing right to catch that guy and then like go from there trying to force cap time.
Okay.
And to go back to the who should do what thing, the primary like way you're gonna cap is your demo is gonna put 4 or 5 stickies on the cap, like towards their spawn, and your scout is gonna stand on the edge, and just whenever somebody like bombs your scout or walks at him, the demo's gonna det, and if that doesn't kill everybody going for him, he just gets off the cap, and you guys kill like focus the people who were on the cap, who came to stop it, and then you just step right back on when they're dead.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Is there anything else we need to know about last?
You need to know how to hold last.
Yeah.
So, when you guys are even Ubers holding last, and you usually want to play top right, your demo will play close, your scout will play on this hedge or on these boxes, while your medic is sort of further back here. Your demo.
Sorry to interrupt, but what off classes are best on this map? You mentioned engineer,
yeah.
but otherwise.
Engineer's the best. If you're good at TF2 parkour, I don't know if it's still on this version of the map, but there was on the last version of the map, you could get a heavy to be able to jump up onto this shed, or this hedge rather. That's really good if that's still around. Wait, gloves of GRU are allowed, aren't they? They're in the whitelist. So you can just GRU onto this hedge and have your heavy stand on the hedge if you want. Sniper's not really that good on this map. If you don't have time to if you already have a heavy and you don't have time to get an Engie up, you can have your sniper like play like right here. Don't walk across this line as sniper, but you can like play here and just try to like catch somebody when they walk who doesn't like get flashed in time. And then when you get that person, you just go back into spawn and switch off. You shouldn't ever have your soldiers off class on this map because of the height difference. And yeah, pyro sucks. Spy. This is one of the best maps to go like spy sack at a last on, because nobody knows how to play this map yet. So a lot of people won't question when one of your players is in a really weird spot, because they just think, oh, he doesn't, you know, that's just where he decided to play.
Can you finish defending last?
Yeah.
Even Uber? Yeah, placements of everyone?
Yeah. Your demo is going to play around here. He's going to have traps on dungeon and on shutter. Your flank scout is going to exist on like this hedge and that over there, just running around in like this triangle area here. And your roamer is going to play on this here and spam these guys. Or an alternative thing that you can do is you can play right here, and your scout calls when somebody's in, and you drop down and trap this guy in and kill him before like going to continue the sack.
What about we lost the mid fight, got wiped. They have Uber, we don't. Defending last.
You're gonna have sniper heavy set up, and okay. Yeah, you're gonna have sniper heavy set up, and then you're gonna have the standard disad hold, which is your pocket soldiers here. Your medic and your demo are like both back here. Your scout is closer to the point. Your roamer is gonna be up on this, because you can jump away if they decide to focus you, or you can like jump into people and pick them off, the people who come behind. Your flank scout is probably gonna be on heavy, and he's just gonna like he's gonna stand like in this doorway and just shoot people that try to bomb onto the point, because heavy bullet knockback I don't think has the same penalty to knocking back Ubered players that explosive damage does. So if somebody jumps towards the point, you can just like focus them down and they'll get thrown back all the way over to wherever they fucking jump from.
That's the thing I don't know. So if they're even if they're Uber, they still get bullet knockback kind of.
Yeah, I think I haven't like read a wiki article or something about it, but in my experience, that seems to be the case. Okay, and then pushing out of blast. So the best way to push out of last would probably be to have your guys walk through up here. Your pocket soldier leads, like jumps in, looks at everything. Your flank scout can run in through here, while your soldier... Actually, probably be better since the ceiling is lower down here for your roamer to clear this, and your pocket scout to clear this over here. And while your combo... Your flank scout is going to walk over here and clear this part of the map, while your roamer clears dungeon, and your combo is going to walk up top right into lobby, and you guys are going to walk out here and then onto the point, while your pocket jumps forward and sits on this little ledge here to spam down on people who try to recommit through choke. And then your roamer will just sit over here, flank scout sits here, and your demo plays like at the feet of these stairs. Either at the feet of the stairs or on this like little pride rock where he can shoot pipes over the top for spam damage, and then your medic and pocket scout are gonna play like your medic plays on this rock while your scout plays on this platform. On second.
Can you send sack please when defending? This here?
Yeah,
Or
but
is it kind of weird?
you don't do it first. You don't do it first. Usually what'll happen is you just fucking like you can just sack your pocket, because usually how you're gonna get, well, I don't know actually. What I would probably suggest to do is that when your roamer hears they're sacking, he doesn't even shoot the guy who sacks, he just starts walking in already. Because their medic is probably going to be standing somewhere there. And your best bet at bombs are not very good. Actually, hold up. Yeah, I'm silly. There's a good bomb. Never mind, you should do that bomb.
Alright. Left-handed bombing.
Ayo, I don't want to cut you off, but we do have a 9:30 scrim.
Okay.
So.
We could,
And
yeah, 9:25. We'll switch.
is there anything else like important you think we need to know about the map? Or any like general takeaways?
Let's see. You need to focusing the demo is more important than focusing the med at the start of the mid, because demos do so much work on this mid. Additionally, you should on last, I don't know if you guys know this, but this is a general rule. If there's a heavy, you focus the heavy. Like, the rule of focuses go drop everything to kill the sentry, and then when the sentry's dead, drop everything to kill the heavy, and then after that, you can play regularly.
Forgot, what were the placements for defending second point again? Mid.
Second from... Okay, defending second from them pushing into mid.
Yeah.
Okay, medic and scout back here. Your roamer is going to be probably hiding like right here, Your pocket plays up here to get better spam positions when they start walking in. And your flank scout just like make sure that anybody who fast bombs your pocket gets traded out by standing back here.
Is this a passive mid? Like, are you thinking if they have and we don't?
Yeah, that's how you hold second. That's how you hold second passively. And when it's even, pocket soldier up here, roamer, flank scout, demo, pocket scout, medic.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay.
Awesome. Do you want to listen in our comms for this scrim?
Yeah.
We also, unfortunately, our medic sub is his internet's bugging, so we're just gonna have a med ringer fall in for this one, which is fine.
What can you do?
What can you do?
Yeah.
So word connects in the connect channel. I think you can see that fall in. Word.
Does anyone remember what he said for demo?
Oh no,
It's-
you had the most shit, bro.
It's recorded. It's recorded. You'll be able to watch it on YouTube.
Are we playing Villa today though?
No, they bait. They didn't bait. They just said they didn't really want to play Villa, and I was like, fair enough.
Oh, word.